Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's topic: Thomas Edward Brady is officially retired. Bye, face of NFL. Bye. The savior in which they brought their sacraments to. Hey, yo. But look. No, for real. He came out this morning and he said he's officially retired. So we're going to play what he said. I'm not going to lie to you. Watching the video, he looked like he was ready to cry. He looked like this was probably the hardest decision he's ever had to make. It looked like he just walked outside, watched the sunrise, stared off into it, and just said, you know what? I'm done. And you can hear his voice cracking in it. And I'm going to play it for you. And you can tell me if you hear it too. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring. For good. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So I won't be long-winded. I think you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you all.
Now listen, and here's the thing. I think it's genuine. I think when you hear somebody, because here's the thing. People don't seem to understand this. Father Time is undefeated. And one way or the other, he comes with a belt and he beats you into retirement. That's what he does. I don't know how many of you have had paddle to rear end, you know what I'm saying, in your life. But that's what Father Time does. You know where I'm coming from? It's just, listen, it would have been magical if he would have played one season, or was it the second season, whatever it was, at the Bucks, won the title, and just retired. That would have been one of the greatest walk-offs in sports history, much less football, right? For an illustrious career in which he's played. But people felt like he dragged it out. People felt like he picked this game over his family, which I don't get into. Reason why is because you don't know what was going on behind the scenes. And I think it's disingenuous for people to be like, oh, you chose football over your family. I don't get into those things. That's personal, right? What I will say is this. As much as being a Raven fan, and we've had our clashes with Tom Brady, watching him get call after call, favored called, watching him grow from whatever quarterback to one of the greatest in my eyes, it's been a privilege to watch you play. It is. Even if you hate him, you gotta respect it. Because at the end of the day, the man has always found a way to win. And that's what, when I think of Tom Brady, because I like to do a lot of basketball comparisons, because usually the channel, we've been covering a lot of Ravens and football, but I do a lot of basketball, and I make a lot of basketball comparisons. I compare him to Bill Russell. The man played on some incredible teams, and he was just an incredible player and just found a way to win. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Bill Russell played in the era of whatever. Listen. The man got 11 titles. 11. The man, Tom Brady, has more Super Bowls than a lot of teams combined. If you combine all the Super Bowls for the Ravens, he has more Super Bowls individually than I think the AFC North. Hey, yo! I think that's accurate. I think he has or tied. No, there's no way. Right? Because the Pittsburgh, or they have 3, then 2. Yeah, okay, there's no way. But at least for Baltimore, maybe Pittsburgh combined. But some of those other institutions, other teams, other franchises, he has more than a lot of them combined. Put Atlanta, put Detroit, put Chicago, put Miami, put New York Jets. Half the league, he has more titles than all of them combined. And that's nothing to sneeze at. If you respect the game, this is the thing that people don't understand about. You can troll, you can make fun of, you can even dislike a player. But you gotta be able to respect the game. And when it comes to game, let's be real, bro. He got game. Is what it is. Thomas Patrick Edward Brady is fully retired. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm a little happy that it's done because, the story was getting a little long-winded. You know what I mean? Hey, think about it. It's like one of those Disney movies, like the Pirates of the Caribbean. They started adding more and more sequels that didn't need to be made, even though we watched them. Some of it we enjoyed. Some of it we're like, they weren't what they originally were. This guy has played how many years? I want y'all to understand just how crazy this is. When Tom Brady started playing, I was about 10 years old, 9 years old. He's retiring. I'm in my 30s. His whole adult life has been rotating around the game of football. He's not just giving up a game. He is literally closing the book on an entire, more than a chapter of his life. If this was Harry Potter and we were saying how stories go, he's literally closing Philosopher's Stone all the way to Prisoner of Azkaban. That's a lot. That's a lot. His entire adult life has been football. And now he has to just watch it just end. A lot of people don't realize and take into consideration just how painful something like that could be. Because a lot of times, us, we're looking at it as fans, we're like, oh my God, we can't wait to get rid of you, or boo, you shouldn't be playing no more, or boo, you're old, whatever else it is. Imagine doing something your entire life, from the time you were, let's say, in middle school, and now you're in your 40s, and you finally say, I'm not doing that thing no more. And that one thing is what you've been doing in your pastime, and then it became your career. It became why you're known. It became why your name is revered. And you have to just say goodbye. And like the old adage, all good things must come to an end. And here's the thing. It should have been done sooner in my estimations, but that was his call. That was his call. He's left the NFL with so many records. Excuse my throat, excuse my voice. You guys know I'm going through it a little bit, but I got to give you this content. His career stats, he's broken so many stats. So many. He ends his career with 89,214 passing yards. He ends his career, right, with 212 interceptions, 649 passing touchdowns, and a 97.2 quarterback rating. Look, I've never been a big Tom Brady fan. I think he's a top 3 quarterback. I don't think he's the greatest. I think he's the winningest. But he did close the book on, let's be real, on one of the most illustrious careers in sports history. So from the Wunderkind Show, from my fellow Wunderkinds, I want to say to Thomas Edward Patrick Brady, good show, man. Good show. And that was another episode of the Wunderkind Show. Yes, sir. Listen, y'all can be anywhere else in the world, but you hear me. You know I appreciate that. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Just be nice to people in the comments, please. Respect is needed. RESPECT. Bruh. You know I'm singing for you now. And if you would like to leave a donation, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code. It does help the channel and the platform that I'm building. Go to the descriptions. It'll be in there also for the Cash App. # The Wunderkind Show. So once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out. Yeah!